welcome back to my channel and to another video. I hope you're all really well. In this video I'm just going to run through a few of the different things that have changed with the last 12 updates. Yes, you heard me right, 12 updates that have happened in Cricut Design Space. If you go up to your profile name at the top here, you'll be able to see, if you click on settings and then what's new, all of the different app improvement updates that have been sent through. So there's been quite a lot, and I think these go back to about May time, maybe before that. As you can see, there are a heck of a lot, and they're all labelled as bug fixes and performance enhancements. And I know going through Design Space recently and doing all these different updates has resulted in things like saving the material settings, saving before you make. There's a couple of other things that have disappeared and come back, and I'm pleased that they have. They got rid of those really annoying grid lines that were on the cutting mat when you were going through to make. And the last significant update was really the convert to layers option, which appeared I think around May, end of April, early May. And if you haven't seen the video on that, I'll pop that above and down below for you now. So as these were all just app improvements and bug fixes, there have been a few subtle changes that have happened to Design Space that you probably haven't even noticed, and I certainly hadn't until today, when I did notice quite a big change, and that was to this bar here on the left hand side. So if I just bring up, let's just minimize this so I can bring up a screen recording from the 23rd of May this year. So if we look at this bar, you can see the colours have changed as well. It's not majorly different, it's not a massive change, but we've got new templates, projects, shapes, images, text, phrases has gone, editable images has also gone, and then we've got upload and monogram, which have switched places now. So monogram is above upload. There's a couple of things obviously that have disappeared off there. I'm going to try and find those as well. So let me minimise that, get rid of it. So on the left hand side now, the main difference of course is these are a little bit bigger. It's all white, there's not much grey on the screen anymore. If we click on images, it's going to bring up this little slide bar rather than the full page. And here it's going to give you all of the most recently uploaded images. You can use this drag bar to pull it down and go through them all. It'll just keep going. It's like an infinite bar. And then if you want to, you can check out your bookmarked images and your uploaded images here. If you do want to bookmark an image that you see here, you can click on it just there and the little green ribbon will appear, similar to how it would have done previously. So this is like a quick preview screen, which is pretty good. This panel is quite helpful. You can also click on your uploaded images here as well, instead of having to go through the main upload button at the bottom. So it's like a shortcut almost. And if you want to get rid of that, you can minimize it by clicking on that little arrow just there. So let's go back to images. If you wanted, say for instance, to find an editable image, you can still do that by coming down to the advanced search at the bottom, and then it brings up the full screen like we used to get when we would just click on images normally. So you can either go to browse all images, or you can search for subject or a theme here. I'm going to click on browse all images just to bring it up on the screen to show you. And then on the left hand side, you can use all these different filters now, and the editable text option is just there. So if we check that box, it's going to bring up all of the editable images that we've got available to us. So you can change anything that is blue on these images can be changed to say whatever you want it to say, and it will be in that font that is on there as well. One thing that I think has disappeared is phrases, and if I just go back to that screen recording, you can see phrases was there, and phrases used to be all sorts of popular sayings and stuff that you could edit and you could put onto balloons, or you could cut out with HTV and all the rest of it, but I don't think that that is a thing anymore. I can't find it anywhere. And I've looked in all of the different sections here and it's not there anymore. So I presume now what we're going to have to do is just get rid of this filter for editable. If I just type in phrases and I just hit enter, you're going to get all of the SVGs of the images there. Another thing I wanted to mention is that if you see an image that's got this little purple flower icon on it, all that's depicting is that this artist is a contributing artist and they are currently a featured artist on Design Space. So that is just highlighting them and shining a spotlight onto them in Design Space so that you know that Cricut is recognising them for their hard work in designing. As I said, it's not going to be a really long video because there's not loads of stuff to report on, but I did think it was important to show you the new way of looking at images and that the screen has changed slightly from before. I hope you found this video to be interesting and useful. If you have, don't forget to subscribe, drop me any questions or comments you've got down below, and I will always try and come back to you where I can. Have a fab week, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon for another one. Bye!